Hey guys, and welcome to episode 4 of my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Let's Play. Today we're using Dry Bones, the jet bike, as we just unlocked it, the monster wheels, and where is it? The power foil. So let's head into the special cup. Our first race is on Cloud Top Cruise, which has one of the best music in this game, I think. It's based off Galaxy, I think. But let's go. I think this bike might be one of the inside one. Yes, it is one of the inside drifting ones I was mentioning in the previous episode. Now, as you can see, they drift a lot tighter. I personally find them harder to use, but I think we should be okay since it's 50cc. But I would probably do pretty bad if I used one on, say, 200cc, so probably won't be doing that. Now, these drift way tighter than I am used to. So hopefully we won't do too bad this episode. I'm going to use this now, because there's pretty much nowhere else we can use mushrooms. Now this section, you have to be careful, because as you can see, lightning strikes down on some of the boost panels, and you obviously don't want to get hit by that. Now, don't know about any of you, but I really like the music on this game. Well, this course in particular. Now, there is a shortcut there, but I'm not going to take it, because I generally fail when I'm doing it on slower CCs, and 50cc is the slowest, so yeah, I don't really want to take it. You can go a route out here, but I don't know why you'd want to, because the trick gets you a bit of extra speed, and I'm pretty sure it's faster. Right, let's go this side this time, actually, because we went the other side last time, and we're going to get hit by a blue shell. One of our coins seemed to disappear there. Don't know if we picked it back up or if it like actually disappeared, but yeah, it seemed to disappear. And also, for people who like certain characters, after I've done with Grand Prix, we will have an episode on each individual character, which will literally be titled whatever the character is, and I'll probably go in order, so I don't know how long that will take, because while if you just look at the grid, there's 42 characters, there's actually a lot more. For example, there's different colour variations for Shy Guy, Yoshi, Inkling Boy and Inkling Girl. There's different Mii suits if you have Amiibo, which I have 3 of at the moment, and by the time we get to there, for all I know, I might end up having more Amiibo, because I do like Amiibo and would like to get more. So this will definitely be quite far off though, because we've got the whole Grand Prix to get through first, and then episode 61 would be Mario, for example, and then we just go in order through all the characters. So the character suggestions are for the episode 1 to 60, and then after we've done all the characters, then I'll be open to suggestions again. So still leave suggestions if you want certain characters used. Here we are on the track that is the reason I chose Dry Bones. We're on Dry Dunes, which is quite fitting for Dry Bones. Also for Dry Bowser, who is just a tiny bit behind us, as there is literally, as we'll see shortly, a massive statue of him. Now them turds will throw coins, as you just saw. They travel around a little river that's made out of some sort of sand, I think, and they throw coins everywhere, so that's nice of them to do. There are some bony piranha plants there, but we won't need to worry about them. And then here's another form of the little boosters that you can find in anti-gravity sections, and there's Dry Bowser, as I was talking about. Right, can we make it up onto here? Yes, we can. So it's usually quite difficult to make it up onto there in 50cc, I find, but I did it. And as you just saw, we drove past some Dry Bones, which we could have drove into if we wanted to slow ourselves down, but obviously don't want to be doing that. Now there's the Toads again. They're at a different side this time, and they're going down there. We shall meet them again shortly. Now I will be trying to take different routes each time we do this. I will be going on the left this time, and therefore not doing the little anti-gravity boost things because they're on the right. So I don't actually go this route very often, so it looks like there's some piranha plants and quite a bit of coins to collect. And then we have a glider, which we can use this if we want to. Go up here again, because I can. And there's the dry bones again. My fellow brothers. And there's Toad again. Well, the Toad boat thing again. They're behind us this time. But I have a feeling there will be more to... Yep, there is another one. Can we see both at the same time? No, you can't. Actually, I think you can. Yeah, you can. Kind of. There's one there, one up here. Ooh, we're gonna lap someone. Who is it? It's Paluigi. I'm guessing he won't take the shortcut, so we're even more likely to lap him. And he's using... And he is coming this way. Please don't hit me. Don't think he's going to. Nope, doesn't look like it. Now I'm not going to go the upper section this time, just to show you the other route, which is slow, I'm pretty sure. And you don't get extra items from it, which is only a bad thing if you need items. Wasn't expecting to actually hit him there, but yeah, we did. As you can see, when you win with dry bones, he shakes his head up and down a lot, which can't be healthy. But then again, he's already dead, so it doesn't matter. Our third race is also kind of fitting with dry bones, because as you can see on the right, there is dry bones, and then dry bones is kind of like Bowser. Now, Bowser's Castle, as you can see, it has a gate which opens just as Lakitu starts counting down, which is a cool touch. This now, there's Bowser pointing in which direction we need to go. Now this track also has cool music, I would say, and it has a lot of extra details in like sides of the map. For example, them dry bones up on the left that you probably won't have been able to see too well. There's a lot of extra details like that that you only notice after playing the track tons and tons of time. For example, there's hammer bows everywhere at the moment, and we might get punched by his fist. Yep, we did, and we're now flat, which we've not been yet during this playthrough. Now, there are obviously two ways to go, and they're based on where his punch is coming. Because if his fist is on one side and about to land, you generally don't want to go that way because you might get punched. But if he's just landed a punch on one side, you generally want to go the other way, because then you're going to be able to fully avoid it. But you can generally avoid it if you go very far to the side of the track where he punches it. Now, as of lap 2 and 3, there are now lasers there to be careful of. And I keep crashing into the walls using this bike because I'm really not used to it. But we are doing quite well with it. We're still managing to keep the lead by a similar distance than we did in the other episodes of this series, which I keep forgetting we've now got 4 of, because this is episode 4. I keep thinking this is episode 3 for some reason. Maybe because I recorded episode 1 and 2 right after each other, but right now I'm recording tons after each other, so it doesn't make too much difference. And yeah, the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to do double daily with this series, which I don't know if I managed to do. You will obviously know if I've managed to do it for 2 days, if this comes out the day after episode 1 and 2 come out, because it should work where, like, I think it's Tuesday, the 3rd of April should be episode 1 and 2, then the 4th should be these 2, so if that's worked out, we've at least managed to do 2 days. And then tomorrow should be 5 and 6, etc. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that, because that would require a lot of recording and then getting 2 videos out every day. And my plan is to do it until episode 60, which is obviously a month pretty much of double daily, which is a long time. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to manage it. And then after, for anyone wondering, after we've, quote, finish this Let's Play, basically after I've gone through all the Grand Prix and are no longer doing double daily with this series, I will be starting the series on Fast RMX, which is another racing game for the Switch, but it's futuristic, a bit like F-Zero, which a lot of people obviously want to come back. Which, if you don't know what it is, we will be talking about it a bit in, I want to say episode 11 and 12, but I don't know which cups have it. But it'll be episode either 9, 10, 11 or 12. 2 of them episodes we will be talking a little bit about F-Zero in. Now our next course is one of the staple courses of Mario Kart that everyone either loves or hates, and it's Rainbow Road. Now I am okay with this Rainbow Road, except in 200cc, where this first little loop thing I find impossible to not fall off on, which is a pain. I'll show you it shortly. This little loop here, I always end up drifting, because if you don't drift you're just barely going to make it. So I drift round, get the purple boost, and then in 200cc go way too fast and go flying off the edge. But after you've made it through that loop, you do get to glide into this section, which has these little moving conveyor belt things. You either go on the green or red, which it's pretty obvious which one you want to go on. And then we've got 2 paths here, both a similar speed, but there are some shortcuts you can do with switching between them, which I don't know if they work in 50cc, but why not try. There we go, that was one. There are some others I think you can do, but I don't know, I'm not too good at this game in terms of shortcuts, and I just jumped off the edge. Ooh, we're going to get to dodge a blue shell. Goodbye. I think that's 2 episodes in a row with dodged blue shells now. Now, as I mentioned last time we dodged a blue shell, I do plan to at some point hopefully dodge one with a mushroom in this Let's Play, because that would be cool, and if I ever do you'll find out, because it'll go in the title for sure, because it's something that generally doesn't happen too much. But saying that, I have done that today. I did it earlier while I was uploading episode 1 in fact, so yeah, that was nice. Right, I got to dodge that red shell because I got hit by lightning, which isn't really the best way to dodge an item, because you're still getting hit and you're still losing coins. But hopefully we will be able to get 5. As you can see, I've gone the upper route, not 5. Hopefully we'll be able to get 10. As you can see, I've gone the upper route this time, but I failed to do that shortcut there, which is a shame because we lose coins, which I was trying to get to 10, but we still do have another lap to do that, so probably will manage it. Now there is this upper route with boost panels, which I think might actually be slower, even though the boost panels will probably make you think it's faster. But just because you see boost panels, it doesn't necessarily mean something's faster. Now I think if we drive well, we might be able to get 10 coins, but no, we only got up to 8, but really another blue shell. I'm not going to drive forward yet, because, well, that's the closest someone's been to us in 50cc, I think. They're not even that far behind. Because if you look at Bowser, he's fairly close to us. So is Koopa Troopa and Dry Bowser, which are all kind of related to us, because Dry Bowser is the equivalent of Bowser and Dry Burns is the equivalent of Koopa Troopa, and Bowser is a Koopa. So theoretically so is Dry Bones and Dry Bowser. And I think a Koopa is just defined by like the shell or something like that. And we lose our coins just before we finish the race. That is a pain. But there we go. First on everything once again. It's not difficult in 50cc, but it's nice that we managed it. Now let's go get our trophy for the special cup. Here we are for the highlight reel. We get Bone Dry Dunes. And apparently in highlight reels your characters do look forward, but whenever I look at them they're never looking forwards. It's not going to show much, to be honest. Not much happened that race. But there we go, the 4 firsts once again. And there's the special cup with our triple stars. Do we get? Yes we do. 120 coins. Now I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.